The Bioness L300 uses three Bluetooth wireless components to facilitate electrically stimulated ambulation. The control module, the functional stimulation cuff, and lastly, the gait sensor with heel strike insert.
One of the first things I do every morning when I roll out of bed is pull both the control unit and the leg cuff off of their charger, which I just keep on my bedside table, and put them onto the leg. So you can see inside here there are two black electrodes. These are just made out of a gel. I'm not sure the exact material, but they're pretty sturdy. These have lasted several months. I should replace them, but they do the job just fine. You can see that they've shifted a little bit. I'm not exactly proactive about keeping them in the perfect position, because good enough is good enough for this. To put it into place, you'll notice that there's a U shape right at the top. That's designed to lock underneath your patella. So take the device from the bottom, slide it up into that groove, and fold back. Then this rubber piece slides around the electric controls for the cuff right there, and you're good to go. Then I always go into the training mode just to make sure that it's set correctly. And when my toes pick right up, I know that it's on as it should be. This unit features a training mode, which you enter by pressing this function button for a few seconds. Once you've entered that mode, it will stimulate dorsiflexion in the foot with the Bioness attached. You can see there that it goes into eversion slightly. For me, and I think for most people, you'll see that straighten out as you're vertical as you're standing. So there are two electrodes here underneath the cuff that stimulate the muscles involved in dorsiflexion every 10 seconds for about 5 seconds. And this mode can be used every night. Some people use it more or less often to strengthen those muscles independent of walking. So the other feature, the more obvious selling point, is that this can be used in ambulation. And this involves communications between the heel strike sensor that you install in whatever pair of shoes you're wearing and the cuff with the two electrodes and eStim module and the control unit. So you press this function again just once when it's off, and that chime and blinking light on the function button will let you know that you're in the ambulation mode. So whenever you're in this mode, I'll pick the heel strike sensor to show you. Anytime that you press down on the sensor, it assumes that you are not taking a step because your heel is making solid contact with the ground. And when you release that pressure, the unit will shock your muscles and pull your toes right up. As you can see there. So it'll hold them up for a few seconds, giving you enough time to take a step, and then drop down after usually about 5 seconds, so you can set this up individually with any trained physical therapist. And it does that to allow you to walk on stairs or any kind of varied terrain where you might want to put your foot down and not have your legs stinging at that time. You will have probably noticed on the stairs that it's difficult to weight bear through the right leg while you're getting stimulation, especially for somebody with weakness throughout the right leg. For me in particular, that would be in the quads. So this mode, not stemming for much more than an average stride, really helps with that. So I'm going to go on and off here again to show you a normal stride. So now I'm putting weight through and letting it go, then putting weight on again, letting it go, and so on. So again, you can see the E version there. Now it's pretty quick to respond to twitches, so that's one of the big features, because it does allow you to walk really naturally even if you have foot drop, because it comes on so quickly.
You can see me here walking without any stimulation. When descending a set of stairs, it doesn't make a huge difference. Remember, this device is designed only to combat foot drop, which is generally not an issue unless one is walking in stride. In fact, having the stimulation on while walking downstairs can make it quite difficult to weight bear through the affected leg, which slows me down somewhat. When the device really shines is when it's time to climb a set of stairs. Without using the device, I'm forced to circumduct my right leg when I take a step, which means to swing it out in order to get clearance. Worse yet, when I cannot safely circumduct, I'm forced to attempt to pull my right leg up vertically, which, as you can see, is neither safe nor easy. Climbing stairs with stimulation shows a marked improvement. I can take my time to find a place that's safe for me to put my foot down and only circumduct minimally. Though a straight, clear set of stairs is not a trying exercise, this ability does give me a great deal of flexibility in other terrain. Foot drop is most problematic when walking on uneven or rough surfaces. Great care must be taken to maintain balance and a slow speed. Nonetheless, tripping is very common. Any unseen dips or ledges can easily catch the dropped toe. More weight must also be put through the loft strand crutches in order to increase stability. This can result in severe knots as well as misuse and overuse of an individual's shoulders. Thankfully, in walking mode, the Bioness allows for a much closer to normal gait pattern. Since I have a variety of motor deficiencies, my gait is not quite perfect. However, it's nothing that a few more years of physical therapy won't fix. Using the Bioness not only allows me to walk further in a given day, but means that walking is less taxing. This in turn leaves me free to work out at the gym or row a few kilometers. Thanks for watching, and if you have any further questions, I'd be happy to answer them back at the Reddit AMA.